It is kitchen day of the Konmari method. I've kind of put this off for a few days. Well, one, I needed to get boxes, and I thought I did pretty good getting a box for dishes, and then I put it together a while ago and realized this is a massive box, and I've got 3 of them. So nothing's going to be wasted. It's actually going to be really good if I have leftover boxes, because I'm going to need them for the miscellany. So the kitchen method for Konmari is not so much about sparking joy. It's about what we utilize and getting rid of the things that we don't. And so it's about getting rid of expired food. You check the dates on stuff and you get rid of it. Organize your pantry, like group your types of food together. I don't have a lot of food right now, so that should not be much of an issue. If you have a bunch of small stuff, use boxes to divide things and store things upright. So I think that's pretty much the Konmari method of getting in your kitchen. Now, I will say that before I realized I was going to do this massive decluttering and Konmari method, I had already gone through my utensil drawer and gotten rid of a bunch of stuff just to get it out, and I have already actually gotten rid of a few mugs that we don't use. And so I wish I would have filmed that, but I didn't, because I didn't know I was going to be doing this. So I think pretty much everything that's in my utensil drawer is used, except for I found a bottle opener, which we have a bottle opener that hangs on the side of the refrigerator. And I found these. The whole set is not there. I don't know where the extra ones went. I can't find them. And I am missing the large cup, measuring cup. So I don't know where the 1 cup is. How does stuff like this end up going missing? How? I am echoing so bad in here. I feel like I'm screaming. And the ragweed has my ears stopped up, so if I'm screaming, I'm really sorry. I'm doing the best I can. Okay, so let me take these to a box that is going to the thrift store, and I'll be right back. Now, I'm aware that the lighting is horrible in the kitchen. I'm sorry. I had to fight with this when I used to film cooking in here. But we're going to start with the plates, because I have so many of them. Now, I decided a few years ago that I was going to use my grandmother's everyday china, and holy cow, was there a lot. And I've actually accidentally broken a couple, so I'm not going to show you me actually packing up the dishes in the box, because that is boring, but it will be packed up to be sold at a yard sale, because I know it was my grandmother's, but I have no use for it now. We bought a couple of Corelle plates. We have 2 dinner plates and 2 small plates, and I'll show you those when I'm done here. But let's open this up. It's just me and Matt. Look at this. The entire top is a tea set. So, I mean, I don't even have anything. I mean, it's just me and Matt. Okay, now see this one? This is the pattern. It's called the Fantasia. I believe this was from the 50s. Okay. This one actually has a chip right there, so I'm going to put that in the discard pile, because I know that I have looked and you can get replacements on, I think it's called replacements.com, but it's a place where you can find replacements for your old china. So if somebody wants to get more plates, they can, but I'm not going to sell somebody anything with a chip on it. So here we still have 8 really good plates, and I think that's a really nice serving size. Unless you're throwing these massive dinner parties, honestly, 8 is enough. Oh my god, that was a television show, wasn't it? I'm sitting on my counter. Hopefully it doesn't give way under my weight. It's just easier than trying to stand on the stool and turn backwards. Okay, these I'm going to hate to give these up. These are kind of like half bowl, half plates. They're not deep enough for stuff like cereal, obviously. But they're great for like stew, or if you just have some like mashed potatoes with a piece of pot roast and some gravy over it. It holds the gravy perfectly, but it's not as big, so it's not as much to clean up as a whole plate. I love these, and I'm going to miss those. Now these, we were using these for cereal bowls because these are deep. We don't actually eat cereal anymore. We do have soup here and there, but these are going. They don't match anything. I actually bought these when I got my apartment right after Matt and I started dating, so I don't need those anymore. Now these, guys, how many like little serving plates do you need? And this isn't the whole set. I've got like a couple things up in the other thing. I mean, this is redunculous how many there are. Oh my gosh. If I fall, it'll be caught on camera. These are the little saucers. Oh my god. Okay. I'm going to try to do this safely and not turn around and look at the camera, so give me a hot minute. The first cabinet is empty. And I don't even know if I'm going to use this for my plates because I'm getting rid of so much stuff, but I might still. This is everything that came out of that cabinet, guys. That is a lot of dishes for 2 people. Now granted, it does make me a little sad to say goodbye to the tea set, but I don't have anybody to play tea party with anyway. I love the platinum edge on these. But yeah, every bit of this is going to get sold. These, I might try to sell those, or I could donate them to the thrift store, but I think I'm going to sell every bit of this in a yard sale. So that was cabinet 1. Holy crap. I don't think cabinet 2 is quite as bad because, like I said, before I realized I was going to be doing decluttering, I already went through and got rid of a bunch of stuff. But here we have, I love this little silver. That's really freaking cool. And where is the lid to this? These are little soup bowls. I know where one of them is because one of them has got TREATS beside the couch, and it's got the lid on it for the dog. Oh, okay, there's the lid. My plastic Halloween plates. I love those plates, but they are going to go. For sushi, for dipping your, for putting like soy sauce in. Oh, here's the lid. Holy crap. Nope, that's not the lid. What is this mess? How do I end up with stuff like this? I don't even know what it is, guys. A spoon rest, which I appreciated, and then realized that it was always in my way, and I still ended up laying my spoon on the counter when I cook. So, there you have it. Fondue forks. I don't have a fondue pot. There is the lid. And this is the last thing in here. Wow, these are filthy because they've been in there for so long. Bride and groom from the wedding. Holy cow, how do they get that dirty looking just from sitting there? It's amazing how stuff can collect dust inside of a closed cabinet. So that's it for that cabinet. Not too bad. I think getting under the cabinets is going to be a problem too. I might, I was going to say if I pack up the dishes first, then I'll actually have room on the counters, but it's going to take me a long time to pack up the dishes. And once I pack them up, that box is going to be about 200 pounds because that is a lot of dishes. My cup. This is my cup cabinet. And like I said, I have already actually gone through this before and gotten rid of stuff that I didn't use. But I'm going to get rid of more. I love these. My sister gave me these wine glasses. I don't drink wine. But I actually love when I want just a little bit of tea, but not a lot. I use these. But these are going. Okay. Our Nuka-Cola glasses will be staying, at least for the time being. These, I think we got these at Target. We love those. Those are amazing glasses. We use them every single day. My Starbucks reusable mugs, we use almost every day. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so one of these lids needs to go because one of the cups actually got a crack in the bottom of it. Holy cow, guys! I'm sorry how I look, but so there's no sense in having 5 lids if you have 4 cups. So this is actually going. Oh God, I hate throwing plastic in the trash. I wonder if I can take it to the recycle bin. Okay. This is Matt's Nuka-Cola Fallout with a lid. Now, I know for a fact he does not use that very often. It is not my place to get rid of it. We'll probably keep it until the time comes when we actually do move, because we're not actually moving anytime soon. So we'll probably use this until we move, and then we'll get rid of it. Here are my 4 Corelle bowls. Now, I'm actually going to get rid of all 4 of these. And okay, I know this sounds silly, but hear me out. I want my stuff to match. I'm tired of having mismatched stuff. It's cute and eclectic when you are a young couple and you first move in, but then I want stuff that matches. So the Corelle plates that I'll show you later are just pure white. So I'm actually going to go, and these are kind of not deep enough if you have cereal. These aren't very deep at all. So the bowls that go with the plates that I bought are a little bit deeper, so I'm going to go buy 2 of those and sell these. So these are actually going. Okay. My mugs, I know that I'm keeping at least. I know I'll be keeping these at least until the time comes and I see how much room I actually have. Oh, I forgot about these. Oh, here's another. I have these in case we drink something hot in our Starbucks cups. Okay, I love her and I love him. These are keepers. I'm keeping those. My sister got me this for a early birthday gift. So I'm keeping that. Let's see. I have 2 mini mug shot glasses. I think there's one over there too. Yeah, I've got a 3rd one by the sink. I'll keep a couple of those at least until we move. Halloween Horror Nights mug, Simba, 50th anniversary of It's the Great Pumpkin, Haunted Mansion, an Alaska mug that my dad brought me, and my favorite Haunted Mansion mug. So all those are staying. This is a thermal, like a Yeti type cup that a customer gave my husband. So that will be kept. This is my Candle Enthusiast mug. This is specifically used for tea. I don't use this for anything but tea because I like large mugs for coffee, but a small mug for tea. So that is my tea mug, so that's not going anywhere. I have got a bunch of Halloween plastic cups that will be going. My Pink Floyd tumbler. You guys know how I am about music, but that will be going. We got these for Christmas last year. They're little Harry Potter. I guess they're supposed to be for soup, but there's no way you can eat soup with that spoon. But I'm going to keep these to keep like ingredients in. So those are staying. So I actually just saved myself a lot of space by just getting rid of those. Wow. It actually does feel good to like have space. And what's awesome is now that these up here over the stove are empty, I don't ever have to worry about getting into them again because they are a pain in the butt to get into. This, oh, okay. This is a serving plate for the Fantasia. Told you I had a lot of this stuff. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this side is completely empty. These are the ones that will be a little harder for me to get rid of. They're going to go fast because they're antique, but this is an egg plate. Look at this. Look at the chicken. Look at it. Look at the chicken. I love this plate so much. All of this came out of just this side of the kitchen, and all of this is being gotten rid of. I am including the butcher block in getting rid of this, and I will tell you why. The reason why I'm getting rid of my butcher block is because I don't really use all the knives. I use my chef knife, and I do use the honing wand, and count it, one steak knife. Because of the fact that Matt and I eat, I was going to say usually, who am I kidding, we don't use the dining table. Because we eat on trays on the couch in front of the television, I don't like to cut meat on the tray because it moves back and forth. So before we move our plates into the living room, we actually go ahead and cut our meat up right here on the stove and put our sauces or condiments on or whatever and then go. So it only takes one steak knife because we share the steak knife. So this whole set is going, and I'm going to buy myself a new chef knife and one steak knife for our drawer. The utensil drawer, I will say, I had already gotten rid of the stuff that I don't use, but we do have like we've got four forks, the large forks, the salad forks, 2 different sized spoons, and butter knives. We are actually going to get rid of those. We're going to be buying some individual forks. We're going to have 2 forks, 2 spoons, and 1 butter knife. For the same reason, we only need 1 steak knife. So actually that entire set will be gotten rid of, but because I'm going to wait until this weekend to go buy some, those will be staying in the drawer. Everything else in the drawer, I'll show you. Everything else in here is, I do need a silicone whisk, tongs we use all the time, spatulas, kitchen scissors, a grater, stuff for an apple corer. We use this stuff, so this stays. Okay, this has to go. My mother-in-law, a couple of years ago, was so happy to buy me these Pioneer Woman mixing bowls. And I wish that she would have asked me because, one, I did not really need mixing bowls, but they're so heavy. It is, I have a bit of a hiatal hernia right here, so it is hard for me to use these because, oh my God, I have to pick up. Guys, no joke. These things are, even the small one, they're pretty, but I don't use them because they are ridiculously heavy. They're very inconvenient for me to lift. I cannot really lift heavy stuff much anymore. So the one ceramic bowl that I use is this yellow bowl, and I use this a lot of times when I make cookies because I don't know if you grew up in the 70s, but I think everybody grew up with these bowls. This was the large bowl in the nesting set, and this was what my grandmother had left. So this was my grandmother's bowl, and I have used the hell out of this thing, and actually, so most of this is staying, but getting rid of those massive bowls that I don't need. Oh, I will put my grandmother's bowl up here because I don't use it often. But, and you know, I don't know, guys. I don't know. Well, okay, I was going to say I'll just get rid of it, but I do have to keep it. Because, at least until I get a stainless, if I got a stainless steel one, because if you make meringue, you cannot use a plastic bowl because these hold in oils, and there's no way you can wash them good enough for a meringue to do what it's supposed to do. So you need a ceramic or a stainless steel bowl if you're going to whip up meringue. So I have to keep this. I'm glad I thought about that, because I was this close to saying, oh, I'll just go ahead and get rid of it. But no, I actually do need that. So everything else is staying. Guys, we're doing pretty good here. I got my grandmother one day for Mother's Day, and I have, after she passed, I took it back, and I have held on to it for forever, and I usually put it out as decoration during the springtime, but I think it's time for somebody else to enjoy this, so this is gone. These are salt and pepper shakers. I don't know if you grew up in, anybody from the 50s, 60s, and 70s knows what a kitchen witch is. And my sister got me these at a vintage shop. And these are my kitchen witches, and they're actually not going anywhere. I actually usually have them one on each side of my windowsill, but I had put them up not long ago because I was lifting the blinds and to get some air in the house, and I did not want them to fall and get broken. So those are being kept. I love this. I usually display this in my kitchen. It is a witch's boot. And I put it on this little display thing I got at the Dollar Tree. And I'm going to keep that until I move because I love this. I might keep it forever because I really love this witch's boot. And my witch, Janine, is vintage. I'm keeping her. I love my witches. Okay. That actually went faster than I thought for the top cabinets. Now we have to hit the bottom cabinets, and I still have a pantry to go through. Guys, this is going to be a long video. I'm going to edit the best I can, but bear with me. This stuff takes time. So I'm going to take a little break. I know it's time for my husband to call me for his 2 o'clock break, and I'm going to sit down, have some cold tea, and I'll be back. Now starts the bottom of the kitchen. Now in this drawer, I've got hand towels, trivets, thingy dingies. I just cannot, yeah, that thing's old. That one needs to be good. I need new thingy dingies. You know what they're called. I'm having a brain fart. But anyway, nothing in this drawer goes because I use all of this. These are my pots and pans, and once we move, I will be downsizing to the iron skillet, the saute pan, and probably 1 pot. I don't know. I might keep all of them. It just depends on how much room I've got. But nothing in here goes. This I actually make tea in almost every day. So that's what I brew my tea in. So none of these go. This is the cabinet underneath the silverware drawer. And wow, this one's a problem. This one's a problem. Okay, see, I can already see that I've got an old pan that's scratched up that needs to be thrown out. Oh, this is going to be super fun. Super fun. Oh my God, I've got large serving platters. See, I've got massive serving platters with the Fantasia pattern on it. So I have even more of that china. Jeez Louise, guys. This is one thing that I hate. My darling husband one year, when we were first married, gave me this for Christmas, and it never worked right. This is a Ziploc food saver. Maybe I'm just dumb, but I had the, God, my legs asleep already. I had the absolute worst time trying to get that to seal food. Cookie cutters, these will be gotten rid of sooner or later, but not until the end of this season, because I will use those. Okay, these are my 2 good cake pans, so the other cake pan will go. Oh, sushi kit, never used. And 2 Fantasia serving plates. Massive ones. I have actually got 3 massive Pyrex dishes that I use for baking, and I do use all 3 sides. But they are extremely heavy. I don't know if I'll keep them or not yet. I'm going to keep them until we actually do move to a smaller place. But because I use them, I may end up keeping them. But they're so freaking heavy. I don't know. So, there you have it. So I'm getting rid of a cake pan, a brownie pan, a bunch of silicone molds, a food saver, a sushi kit, and after the season I will get rid of my cookie cutters. I actually don't do a lot of shaped cookies anymore. And I know I've got cookie cutters in a drawer over here. So I'll probably just go through them and give most of them away and maybe keep like 1 or 2. I kind of just like to make round cookies. But there you go. While I'm at it, these are our new plates. I have 2 of these small plates and 2 of the large dinner plates. Now we did debate if we needed the small ones, but we decided yes we did, because we like snacks on these, like apples with peanut butter and such like that. So those will be going. What I'm going to do is put my Nuka-Cola and my Starbucks reusables up here with my Starbucks papers. Although we rarely use those, but I like to have them just in case. And now my plates can go right here, and so all of my daily dishes, with the exception of these cooking dishes, all of my daily eating dishes are right here. I have a mug problem. I have a hard time getting rid of mugs, guys. So this one can stay empty. Now, I'm not going to show you underneath the kitchen sink, and I'll tell you why. One, it's a hot mess, and I just got to get in there and like clean it. But underneath the kitchen, I'm not going to show you underneath the kitchen sink, because underneath the kitchen sink is stuff like diatomaceous earth and household cleaners. I think everybody's under the kitchen sink has the same stuff. Trash bags, cleaners, and insect repellent. So that is going to stay, obviously, because we use that stuff. It's clean. It's cleaners. So I'm not even going to show you that because there's nothing to get rid of under there. Underneath this cabinet, I have Monstro. This is a electric roaster. I do use this. I have my crock pot, my toaster, and my electric can opener. Under here, I have my Ninja blender, which I only use at Christmas time when I need to make really fine crumbs. So that will be going. And Matt's grilling tools that will stay. So the only thing that's going to be gotten rid of here is the Ninja blender. It's a fantastic blender, but it takes up space and I rarely ever use it. So that'll be gone. This drawer is the dog drawer. This is her sweater and her poop bags and gardening gloves and monkey brush and monkey jacket. This is my, oh my gosh, I'm going to bake if I can find anything to bake with. This is going to be cleaned out. Okay, these are my favorite cookie cutters because I like the fluted ends. Yeah, I know the lighting's horrible right here. So these I will be keeping. Yeah, I have aspirations and I never open the stuff. Everything else in this drawer, I don't like reusable piping bags. Heart cookie cutters. Everything else in this drawer is going to be gone. This is the only thing that I'm keeping. Okay, so I found a reusable bag. So I'm going to use that to put all of my cookie cutters and baking stuff in. So I can sell the entire thing at the yard sale as a baking bag so that people can have all the goodies they need in one bag. So I'll probably sell the whole thing for like $5 or something because they're old. I don't care. The next step is the junk drawers, which technically I guess should go under miscellaneous, but doesn't everybody have a drawer full of bags? Oh, more treat boxes. Golly, that's unopened. Chicken and dumplings, an empty box. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be fun. This might be miscellaneous. I don't know. These are papers for appliances, which I need to go through. I should have done that during paper day, and I didn't. And everybody has a junk drawer. Headlamps, hammer, which we keep tools in the closet in the hallway, so why can't this stuff stay with the tools? Because this is a junk drawer, and that's what they do. So I'm still going through this. Half-burned candles, candles I don't use. I mean, I guess these are good if the power goes out, so I'll keep those. This is my pantry, and I have got it is so dark. I have the laundry room open with the laundry room light on, and you still, like, it's really dark in here, guys. I don't even know how to go about filming this because it is a tight, enclosed place, and it is very dark. Okay, I will say I've got empty jars because people like empty jars. So, and we don't have glass recycling. This I may keep and put something in it. I've got this. I like to put treats in these out on the table at Christmas time. So I will use those. So basically, right here is my empty jar problem. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 empty jars. This is a treat jar for Christmas, so I will keep that. Green tea. I don't like green tea. I bought it because I wanted to try to be good, but I don't like green tea. I was trying to get to food later. Here I have a metal bucket. Guys, why do I have stuff like this? Why do we do this to ourselves? I don't need a metal bucket. Silver serving tray. Don't need it. Yard sale. Where am I going to put this stuff? These are bowls and solo cups for when we have company. I will keep those. I'm also... There's my bamboo sticks. I was looking for those. I thought I got rid of them. Okay. Keeping this because I will put cookies in it for a neighbor this year. I have 2 candy dishes, and I have this in. I will keep these because I use them. Both of these full go quick, and I actually like this. I'm going to keep this out. I actually like this for fruit or produce. That's a nice spooky basket, so that is staying. And I have this. It's very strange because of the way it's balanced, but I love to put my favorite homemade cream cheese ranch dip in this. and then I can put crackers all around the bottom. So most of this stuff in here is going to stay because I use this stuff. Okay, here are my plastic forks for when company comes over, which I'm really going to need now that I'm getting rid of my utensils. Peppermint tea stays. I have Heinz in case we run out of Primal Kitchen, but I really don't like Heinz anymore. Primal Kitchen's so much better, and it is not loaded with sugar. English breakfast tea stays. And here I have my sugar and my wheat flour in case I need it. But this is not old stuff. This is newish because I made something with it. What did I make? I made something with it not long ago. And light brown sugar, that stays. All of these are good ingredients. The rest of this is Reynolds wrap, parchment paper, freezer bags, plastic wrap, and wax paper. And I use those. The only thing I actually use wax paper for is it's really good for rolling out dough in between it. On this shelf, I really don't have a lot in here, guys. I have this because some recipes you have to use this junk. I hate vegetable shortening, but if a recipe calls for it, it's on hand. Apple cider vinegar with the mother, very important. Which I hate it, but this is why I gained my weight back, because when COVID hit, well, besides I stopped walking, but when COVID hit, the stores were ransacked of a lot of good food, and we couldn't find meat or anything. So these are good, quick meals, but they're extremely unhealthy, and they're gluten. I've been eating these Mary's Gone crackers. They're seed crackers with brown rice. They are not Whole30 approved. They are gluten free. I don't even think they're paleo. I don't even know if they're not paleo because they've got rice in them. My hubby's peanut butter and our almond butter. I don't eat peanut butter, I eat almond butter. I have a naughty biscotti. Instant mashed potatoes. I bought these during COVID and I just realized that we had them, so I opened them and used them most of them last week. And then extra dog, T-R-E-A-T-S, and tea. And then we have our paper towels, an emergency thing of toilet paper. Who would have ever freaking thought, guys? This is ridiculous. I have a can for paper recycling. I have my bird seed. This is what we store our dog food in. And then this is our water jug, our plastic recycling. So that's it. That's all that's in my pantry. I did want to show you this one thing. If you have reusable bags, this is a wreath hook. So I just hooked that over, and that's what I hang my bags on, so that keeps them off the floor and out of the way. So there you go for that. This is the aftermath. Okay, I'm keeping this. This needs to go to the side. These need to go to the side. I'm keeping that. These are gone. These are gone. This is gone. Alcohol stays. This is the aftermath. Guys, I got rid of a lot of stuff. I'm really proud. So now these two things are completely empty. This is my daily eating stuff. These two are completely empty. This is completely empty. This is cleaner and more useful. These have the useful things that I use. That is it, guys. That is everything for my Konmari decluttering, downsizing my kitchen. I'm not going to show me putting these things in boxes because honestly, what I'm going to do with a lot of this stuff is I'm going to list it on my neighborhood page first and see if anyone wants first dibs before we have a yard sale. If someone wants to come get it, fine. If not, then I'm going to be putting things carefully into a box that's going to probably weigh 400 pounds when I'm done. But I'm not going to show you the packing up stuff because this was a long enough video, I'm quite sure. Next, we're going to tackle the bathrooms, and I really don't think they're going to take very long at all because it's going to be pretty quick. What I might do, I might tackle, I did not do this with clothing because see, there's like miscellaneous, so I might tackle the bathroom and then the hallway closet. Not the one that we keep our tools in because nothing is going to go there, but the one that we keep our linens in. So I might combine linens and bathroom in the same vlog so we can get that done because it should not take long to do either of those. So that's it. Thanks for sticking with me. I really appreciate it. Let me know if you're decluttering your kitchen and have you amassed stuff that you did not realize that you amassed. Guys, I found more stuff today than I really realized that I had. I thought that my kitchen wasn't that bad, but look at the aftermath of all the stuff I have to get rid of. Oh my gosh. So there you have it. And there's still some things that I will be getting rid of when the time comes, when we actually do move. I'm going to pare down even more. But for right now, the dishes that are here are the ones that are going to stay. And like I said, these are probably going to be replaced with 2 matching bowls, and then that'll be it. So there you have it. And I will see you next time. This is Aloha Laura saying, you know what, I want to say stay spooky. It doesn't go with this, but hey, stay spooky. Get in your kitchen. You know what? Your kitchen can be a very frightening thing. Finding all the junk that you have is a very frightening thing. So get out there and have an adventure going through your stuff. And I'll see you next time. Bye.